Clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the ab result. Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the cribs, the cars, the clothes. The bitches, the guns, the knives, the ab result. Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels.
Welcome to another live session at the Blunt Lab. I am Al, joined by my brother Marcus. What's going on, little bro?
What's up? What up?
Chilling like a villain, just styling, profiling, bruh. Well, let's jump right into it. We got several things I wanted us to get into. Now, this first video, bro, let me tell you, this shit had me rolling. Go ahead and roll clip, babe. Boom! Boom!
Wow.
Big boy
Hey,
thought.
Just because he's big like that don't mean he's strong. He can take a punch.
I've been saying that for years. It don't matter how big you are, how much you work out. You can't work that jaw out. If contact is made with that jaw, even the biggest go down, bro. Even the biggest.
We're not built to be taking blunt force trauma to the face.
Bro, homegirl weighed at best 75 pounds.
Yeah, she's like one of his legs. And she got him right on the button, man.
Bro. And she looked good doing it too.
Yeah. I knew how her stance was. I was like, oh, she's fought before. Like, this isn't like her first fight.
She worked that nigga out, boy. But hey, quick question for you. I'm gonna see if you notice. Now, no knock on you, but I didn't know it. And I've watched. I'll just ask the question. So what TV network shows? Okay, now repeat. TV network shows, not Netflix, Hulu, TV network. What TV network shows started at number one and ended at number one? There were only 3. Do you know those 3?
Are they like not in existence anymore?
Yeah, they're done.
Mm.
So they started at number one and ended at number one. What shows do you think? Yeah, TV network shows. So which ones do you think it would be?
I'm going to throw a wild guess out there. Not the Cosby Show, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I'll actually give you a hint. These are all white shows.
Seinfeld?
You got one. There's one. Good job.
No. Friends? No.
No.
Okay. I'm trying to think of Golden Girls?
Good. No. That is a good answer though, because they were great.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, I'm stumped. I don't even know. MASH?
If you're listening out there, no. Another good answer. No. Another good answer. If you're listening out there, feel free to participate. What TV network shows started at number one and ended at number one? Here are the 3. You mentioned Seinfeld. Seinfeld was one of them. The Andy Griffith Show was another one.
Okay.
And I Love Lucy.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I Love Lucy. And Star Trek fans, you should be very thankful to Lucille Ball. She is the sole reason Star Trek is in existence today.
Really?
You're welcome. Yeah. When she saw it was about to go down, she backed her money into it and made sure, because she liked the idea, especially with the black lady being on the cast, the multicultural type shit. She liked that, so she backed it. So yeah, those are the 3 shows that started at number one and ended at number one.
Lucille Ball. She's a real one.
Oh yeah, man, and she's effing hilarious too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She's effing hilarious.
I mean,
So
to be
okay.
fair, those other two were like that's before my time. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
that's why. Yeah,
either one of them. I know what they are though, obviously, but I've never
I
like
Love Lucy. I
watched
Love Lucy. I watched a ton of it. I grew up watching I Love Lucy. I actually had a crush on Lucille Ball.
it.
I mean, we've all watched. I'm pretty sure most of us have watched Seinfeld.
Yeah,
And the Andy Griffith Show was literally like, I don't want to say before my time because I was still a kid when it was out. I just wasn't into that type of show. I
yeah,
think I Love Lucy was like the only black and white show that I tolerated because it was fucking funny.
yeah.
But other than that, yeah, the Andy Griffith Show was before me. So I was like, oh, that I never knew that myself. So I figured I'd ask you if you knew. But shit, you got it right on the nose, bro, with Seinfeld. So
Yeah, I
I
figured that's like in some people's estimation the greatest show ever made. I mean, I like the show; it's a good show, but I don't know. It's really objective or subjective, however.
and like when you mentioned Friends, for folks that are Friends fans, they literally bit that
Oh
idea
yeah.
off the show Living Single. So if
Hmm.
you liked Friends, Living Single is like 20 times better than that shit.
Oh yeah.
So
Living Single is actually funny. Friends had its moments, and I do like the show.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Living Single was way ahead of its time.
Effing hilarious, bro.
Way ahead of its
Effing
time.
hilarious. So I don't know if you've been paying attention to this burger beef that's been going on, bro, with McDonald's. It started off with McDonald's launching off their new burger. They're not sponsors of the show, so plus McDonald's serves human meat. But the CEO of McDonald's, they were launching off the burger. He was seeing like taking the littlest of the itty bittiest of bites into the burger, bro. Like I don't know how much video we have, but go ahead and roll clip, babe. This just comes to show how this motherfucker doesn't support and or want to eat his own product.
Like you took the smallest possible bite.
He didn't even bite it. He barely bit into the meat.
Human chewing.
First of all, let's try to get this thing. I don't even know how to attack
It is messy because I've
Got
had
so much to it. That's a big bite for a big arch.
Only one thing missing: a napkin.
And this is Wendy's.
Not the burger.
Like these guys
This is
are actually
exactly
He's
the way a
eating.
great hamburger.
yeah, these guys
should
are
be.
actually
I don't
biting
even
into
know
their
how to
burgers.
attack it. I guess with my mouth. Moment of truth.
A&W went at it too. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Dairy Queen
No,
didn't go at it.
I've never had an
That
A&W
is a
burger.
big bite of a
Oh,
team.
that's pretty good.
burger.
That-
Pretty good. See, with McDonald's, I don't know if you've heard this, but there are people who have taken a burger from like 20 something years ago
Mm.
and have stored it.
Mhm.
And McDonald's burgers don't mold.
It's
The
like
bun
I've seen
doesn't.
that guy do the French fries like that, where you put it in a little glass thing. The fries look literally the same. They were just cold.
Mm-hmm. Now, Burger King burgers mold. I believe Five Guys burgers mold. Wendy's burgers mold. I've never seen with the A&W, but seeing how the CEO was biting right into that shit. If you're scared to eat your own shit, there's a reason.
Exactly.
Now, I just wanted to.
That's insane, though, right? Like we can be in agreement as people. Like that's kind of crazy that food should
Dude.
mold
Yes.
after a certain point. Like food that's like for human consumption, I should say.
Like the taste of McDonald's, like from the time that I was a kid to now, there's a drastic difference from the taste and the smell of the food. Because there was a time where the food actually smelled good.
Mm.
Now, when you smell it, it's just all you smell is just like grease.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I said, with all the chemicals and shit,
Like the
Especially
chicken
with-
nuggets.
I love it's
that.
not even chicken.
No,
It's
that's
just
what I mean.
beast.
Like, when I was a kid, you get the Happy Meal with the chicken nuggets meal.
Mhm.
Sometimes you get that funky piece of chicken in there, like the gray meat. That's how you knew it was real meat, though. It's like, hey, sometimes it's just gonna happen. Now all of them look uniform, perfect. Nah, man, they don't taste the same. Like, 'cause I thought it was just a me thing, but like, I don't feel like anything really tastes like it did when we were little.
No.
I know your taste buds evolve as you get older, but nah.
When you
man,
look at
stuff's-
when you look at what they put in it back then to now, I mean,
Yeah.
like, dude, It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. That's why we're all sick, bro. That's why we are all sick. There's a reason why we're all sick, and there's a reason why they're keeping us sick. Half the shit that they sell here for food in the United States is banned.
Oh, yeah, well,
everywhere else.
No.
Mm-mm. There's a reason. There's a reason.
That says a lot.
But with that CEO dude, that teeny weeny effing bite, like nigga, what? You're on camera, bro. And he tried.
to call him out.
he tried to make the excuse, "Oh, I had a big breakfast, so I'm still full." Like, come on, dude.
You didn't have to eat the whole burger. You could have took a real bite though.
And since he was getting called out, I think he tried to come back and take bigger bites of the burger. But when you see him bite into the burger, the video kind of cuts out, so you know for a fact he's spitting that shit out.
Oh yeah.
You know, so come on, dude. We all know it's human meat. I don't even know why you came on camera trying to launch that burger. I mean, you guys should have just do what you do and just pay actors to do that shit.
Yeah.
But
McDonald's, it's still gonna sell. So
it just comes to show he's, at least he's not down with eating human meat, unlike the elites of this country.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? But switching into you said you had some WWE shit you wanted to launch at me real quick. What you got?
Oh, it's just a real fast thing. This past Friday, I should say, Cody beat Drew to win back the WWE title. And the reason it's significant is because Randy, like I said, won the Chamber. So that's the WrestleMania match. These guys have like 20 plus years of history together, legacy, and they're both second generation stars, third generation, whatever it is. They have like a real life friendship, and like this is the match that we've been wanting as fans since Cody came back to WWE. So finally getting it, and WrestleMania as opposed to like Survivor Series or SummerSlam, like the biggest show. This is the biggest rivalry. I mean, I love Drew, and like I understand like him not getting a long ring sucks, but for the good of the story, for the good of what's to come, I think it makes sense. And Drew's gonna win the title back at some point anyway. Like, he's awesome.
Was Friday a big event?
Oh no, it was just SmackDown.
Oh, okay.
And plus, Drew's about to go off and film the new Highlander, so he's gonna be taking time off after Mania anyway.
Oh yeah, that is back. I think Henry Cavill is back in there because he had broke his leg previously. Yeah. I'm excited.
I don't know who Drew's playing. I'm assuming he's a villain in the movie. I'm excited about that new Highlander though.
Oh, like, as am I.
Like it should be dope, and I love Henry Cavill.
As am I, because I still, as corny and as terrible as it was, I still love the first one. The second one, I tried to watch the second one, like, oh my God, like, what the fuck were you guys doing? Like, come on, man. But the first Highlander, that's my shit. Like, I tried to get the wife to watch it, and instantly, she was pointing out all the stuff that's fun, that makes the movie funny. Especially when he was doing when the quickening happened, you can see the string pulling him up. And she's like, "What the hell?" He's like, "Come on."
But that's the beauty of like the 80s campy movies. It's like if you grew up on it, it's gonna hold a special place to you. But if you go back and watch it, have never seen it before, you'd be like, "This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen." Like, what is happening? So I mean, it's just about like how the nostalgia hits you. That's really what it is. I love the first one too.
Definitely love it. So I'm praying that, because I don't know if you probably haven't because you hate Asians, but there's this movie called Rurouni Kenshin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but after watching that series, there is no excuse for the swordplay in this new Highlander movie to be as terrible as the first one. Now, of course, you can't gauge it since you haven't seen it, but in that movie, Rurouni Kenshin, like the swordplay in that movie is effing ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
So considering that, they can pull it off there, they should be able to pull it off with Highlander. So I'm praying that it's off the chain, you know what I mean? Because I have high expectations.
Yeah.
But did you catch the UFC last night, bro?
Mm-hmm.
You got a chance to? Now, I watched a little bit of the prelims, not too much. The main card, the first two fights started off fire. You had what do you call him, RoboCop
Yeah.
fighting I forget the guy's name, but the other guy had beaten him previously.
He
So
got
this
his
was a
get back.
rematch. Yeah, so my man got his get back. So RoboCop was knocked out in their first fight. And dude, with the very first punch that RoboCop throws,
That was his first punch, wasn't it?
it
I was
was his
thinking like,
it was his because he was circling the whole time. He was like, I'm just gonna time this out. I don't want
yeah.
this dude to hit me. And dude, with his first punch, put my man to sleep.
Mm.
Put my man to sleep. And I think the second fight, was it Johnson?
Something John. I know you're talking about John.
Yeah.
Something.
I followed him since the Ultimate, because he was in the Ultimate Fighter House. So I
Mhm.
followed his career for the most part. Yeah, I forget I think it's Michael Johnson, but I know it's Johnson.
Mhm.
Oh man, Drew Dober put hands on him, bro.
Yeah, it did.
I like Drew Dober too. You know, Drew Dober's a beast. But man, how he
You
did him,
said
bro.
you saw. Did you see some of the prelim? Like the one fight where old boy kept hitting him after the bell, back of the head, that kick to the face, or like that knee to the face, like 2 seconds after the bell rung. Like they didn't deduct points from him at all. I don't think. Like he won a
Oh,
unanimous decision. And like, what is the ref doing? Like he's
who,
literally punching him in the back of the head.
do you remember who the ref was?
Oh
'Cause I tell you right now, Herb Dean don't let shit fly no more, man. My man is quick to
no,
take a point. Herb Dean
it
will
was.
take a
It had to
point.
be one of these newer refs because I wasn't familiar with him. But
So
even
we'll
like the
call him.
commentary was like, what is happening? You know, and that
So
knee
we'll call
like that
him.
affected him. Like the bell
Oh, I
rung,
bet.
and then like 1, 2, 3, and then boom, he hit him with the knee.
Oof,
Like, oh man,
that stuff is
I was
ridiculous,
thinking like this ain't it, bro.
dude. With
But
the
no,
main
that
card
other fight,
starting off,
yeah.
then the two after that was that, and then the co-main event.
Mhm.
It was that young kid, the Mexican kid, who's usually quite exciting when he fights. But this
Mhm.
particular fight was boring.
Yeah.
That went, first two fights were knockouts.
Mhm.
Then you had Rojas, that's the Mexican kid. His fight was boring. And then the co-main event was, God almighty, boring as shit. Which both those fights went to unanimous decisions. And then you have the main event for the BMF belt. Now,
Mhm.
that fight went all 5 rounds.
Mhm.
And Nate Diaz, usually, I love the shit this dude talks, but like he called this particular fight boring. When it wasn't, because it was pure domination on Charles's side.
It wasn't boring, but I think they're trying to put it in the lens of a BMF fight. You think a BMF fight, like people are throwing hands, somebody's going to sleep. But like Charles did what he does. So
Went in to fight.
yeah.
And I mean, dude, with look, you can't take anything away from Max because
No.
Charles tried to choke him out, had him in situations where he was trying to crank his neck, peel his shit back. It's
Mhm.
not like he didn't try
Yeah.
to finish him. Unlike, where Rojas was just laying on top of his dude and just being boring.
Mhm.
And in the co-main event, again, just boring.
Yeah.
Charles went in there, even during the stand-up, which is surprising, he was winning the stand-up.
But yeah, that's crazy. That part of it's crazy.
And for Nate
Like
to be
Max
like, oh,
didn't
this
look
was
comfortable.
boring. No, Matt, no, not at all. Charles made him look very uncomfortable. And Charles
Yeah,
looked huge next to
he
Max.
did. He really did. I don't know if it's like Max is small or Charles is just a big guy, but no, the
I
size difference was noticeable.
I think Max walks around at that normal weight so he doesn't have to cut weight. And I think Charles has to cut weight and rehydrate it
Oh,
and
jeez.
rehydrate it into a monster. Because, like, dude, do you see you saw the way he was just manhandling him.
That's what I mean. I don't think it was born in any
No.
aspect,
Mm-mm.
but I think where Nate's coming from is like he wanted to see some heads getting, cut off. He wanted to see
Smashed
some-
in. Yeah, and I agree. I don't mind a stand, but there was a stand up.
Yeah,
It's just that Max wasn't winning the stand up, which was like,
and
dude,
the BMF can be whatever you want it to be. Charles is a beast. Like that's the game he's going to play with you when you get in there. You know that Max ain't stupid. He knows. He's fought him before. He knows.
but
So,
Charles got hurt their first fight.
Yeah.
So that fight really never got to be concluded.
Doesn't
Yeah.
really count. Yeah.
But for the fact that it took 10 years for them to get back to it, like, damn, you guys like practically fought in the same weight divisions forever. For you guys not to meet, especially in their prime.
And they were both at the top of the division most of that time. So it is weird that they haven't crossed paths again. But no,
Dude,
I mean, Charles just dominated him. There's nothing else that can really be said.
All 5 rounds. Max did not win one round, bro.
Mm-mm.
Not one, which was, again, surprised because I like both guys because I was chatting with Gabe before the fight and he was like, who you got? And I was like, dude, this is a tough one because, both guys are monsters, but Charles is that guy that usually comes in and upsets everybody. You know what I mean? But I said, I'm just going to go with Charles on this one. And lo and behold, I didn't think it was going to be like that, but like shit.
But for the most part, Charles is going to make you fight the way he wants to fight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's been guys that have gotten him out of that, but now for the most part, this is what it's going to be. You just have to, and like you said, shout out to Max because he could have been put out multiple times.
Oh yeah, there were positions he was in that most guys would have tapped it. They would have tapped out like a long time before that, but Max kept it together, got out of those holes, but just wasn't able to do much. I mean, like, damn, like, dude, Charles was just way bigger than him, and it looked like he was stronger than him in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it was a decent card. I wouldn't say it was the best, but those 2 fights kind of slowed the card. I was kind of like, with as fast as those first 2 fights started, and then as slow as the next 2 went, I was like, you know what? They must have called those dudes in the locker room and told them, like, hey, we're going to need you guys to slow this down. We got a couple of hours to fill. Like, look, man. Just like, fuck, dude. That shit was just terrible, man. I was falling asleep. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on. But yeah, decent event. So, you know what? I do believe we did discuss the Montgomery thing because I remember saying that I was going to pick him up first in fantasy. So I do think we did discuss Montgomery. Yeah. But dude, Max Crosby?
Hey.
The wife asked me, does that make a big difference in Baltimore? What is your opinion?
Oh yeah. It makes a huge difference. Like they're known for having a great defense. The last couple of years, they haven't been getting to the passer. Max Crosby he's going to get to your quarterback. That's just how it works. Like, he's just going to do that. You got a pretty decent secondary. You got good linebackers. Now you got a guy that can go get the quarterback. You have Lamar. The offense, when healthy, we know it's dynamic. He's like the perfect piece to what they do. Like, especially if they get out on a lead, now you got a guy that can just go get the quarterback, And I'm happy for Max to get out of Vegas because, oh my goodness, they weren't going nowhere in a hurry. I think he's played like one playoff game in his career.
Damn. Do you feel bad that Mendoza is going to end up there?
Well, a little bit because, like, that sucks. But, I mean, he's going to be the number 1 pick. He's going to get paid well. And if he turns that team around, like, it's going to be on him. So, and he's got some pieces.
Can that team
I think so. I mean, their division is tough. I think that more than anything. Like, you got the Chiefs, you got the Broncos, you got the Chargers. Like, those are 3 playoff teams, like, essentially, year in, year out. It's going to be hard.
And the Raiders have been known to be a terrible organization, just like internally
Mm-hmm.
and on the field wise. So it's like a kid like Mendoza. Is
It's
he?
tough, man. But they got
Is he?
they got Genty and they got Bowers. I like Trey Tucker. And Mendoza comes in. Like their offensive line is one of the worst in the league. I feel like that's the main thing. Like they have to fix that offensive line. Mendoza's gonna be dead by week 7.
So he's not able to pull a Manning and be like, yo, I don't want to play there. I want to play somewhere else type shit.
I mean, he could. It's just been so long since somebody's done something like that. And he doesn't seem like the kid that would do it. Like just watching his interviews and how he carries himself, like he seems like the kid that's like, all right, this isn't a good situation, but it's about to be because of me. Like, I'm going to turn this around, you know? And hey, I hope the best for him. Like I said, he does have Bowers, he does have Genty. They have Tucker. They're probably gonna get another number 1 receiver. The defense wasn't as bad as other teams' defenses. Losing Max Crosby hurts a lot. But you're getting the 14th pick. You know, like you got the number 1 pick, you got number 14, you're getting another first next year. And like it's one of those things, it's like he didn't want to be there at that point. You shut him down last year when he was, you know, trying to play because you were trying to secure that number 1 pick, and it worked. But like Max wants to win, you know. He's been a loyal soldier. He's been everything you needed. 4th round pick, as crazy as that sounds. I know he had some issues coming out of school, so like that's probably why he fell in the draft. But yeah, I mean, getting 2 firsts and a guy that you pretty much rubbed the wrong way and he was ready to go. You got a new coach, like the Seahawks offensive coordinator, Kubiak. And, you know, you're getting a new quarterback. You got the running back. You got the tight end. Like, you got pieces. Like, they're not close to competing, I don't think, but it's not like they're starting from, like, 0. Like, they got some picks. They got a couple good players. You know, hopefully Mendoza turns it around. You know, I'll be rooting for him because I like the kid. He seems like a really good kid.
And dude, I'm gonna tell you, man. I had you know, my wife and I were in Vegas for a delivery. I think it was last year, and we didn't get to go inside, but like the outside of their fucking arena or stadium, if you will, it is effing phenomenal.
Yeah, it's dope.
So I'd love to go to a game out there. And on top of that, Gabe and I were discussing that you, myself, and the rest of the boys should go to Vegas for a UFC card.
Ooh, that would be dope.
And possibly do a show out there. So we should have that discussion as well. But yeah, that stadium out there looks great. So, you know, hearing about the kid, because I never got to watch him play in college, you know, I've heard nothing but good things, how the Hurricanes rejected him, so that's how he ended up where he was at. I know there were some family things that he overcame. So, like, his story is great. So, you know, I wish the kid plenty of luck.
Yeah.
So, who else? So it was Max Crosby. We already did Montgomery. What was the other one?
Oh, DJ Moore.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, what's the excuse after this year when Buffalo doesn't win?
Look, I was telling my wife yesterday, with DJ Moore going there, that legitimately gives Josh a number 1 receiver. So now he has a number 1 receiver. He has 2 number 1 tight ends. And he has a great running back. I don't know about the line. You probably would know more about that. Their defense, as far as I'm concerned, has been a little suspect.
A little shaky.
But as far as like offensively, the Bills should be right up there with the rest of the teams in the AFC as far as like being an effing problem. Yeah. With Josh Allen, DJ Moore, those 2 tight ends in the running game, that Buffalo offense should be a problem for everybody in the AFC. That's
their line is pretty good, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, that line is pretty good. It's their defense that I feel like let them down in the last couple of years.
What's the weakest part of their defense? Their corners? Or their front?
I would say it's their front. I mean, their corners too, but those two kind of go hand in hand. Like if you got a good pass rush, it makes your corners better.
Yeah,
You have good cover
because
guys.
they can gamble more.
Yeah, and like the vice versa. Like if you got good cover guys, then your pass rushers have more time to get home. But I feel like it's their front seven. I would say like the injuries have really gotten to them over the years too. And
here's what I don't understand with the coaching in the NFL. You and I aren't pros. We don't do the X's and O's, but we're capable of noticing the obvious. So if you have a weak defense but a strong offense, your offense should be looking to stay on the field as long as effing possible. Where like you're hiking the ball with 1 second left on the play clock. This way your defense isn't on the field all the time to give up those effing points. I do it in Madden all the time. I'm not good at defense on Madden. I run that effing clock down though. You know what I mean? So
especially with them, like they have a great running game. I think they're like the #1 rushing attack in the league.
Yeah. So the other offense should never get to see the ball. Ever. And if they do, it should be for like a minute or two. Literally. But
I feel like I kind of felt bad for the coach though, Joe Brady, because he's inheriting a really good team, but at the same time, it's like they're in win mode now, like win right now mode. You don't get that grace of, oh, I'm just a first time coach. I'm a rookie head coach. Cool.
Yeah, with that kind of talent, I'm not going to give you that grace because we've just mentioned they have a phenomenal offense. The NFL draft and free agency started what, today?
Well, the tampering period starts tomorrow, but officially starts Wednesday when they like sign contracts and whatnot.
All right, so you have free agency and the NFL draft to improve your defense. You made the move on offense. You have all the offensive keys. So as an organization, right now you should be focused on making your defense better. This way, the win now thing happens. Because with the kind of talent you have, there's no leniency. There's no. If he was in Vegas, okay, you have an excuse. It's Vegas.
It's just like Jesse Minter in Baltimore. Like you're in win now mode. Like I know it's your first time being a head coach, but you're taking over a team with an MVP. They also, like we just talked about, Baltimore made a huge trade. You just gave up, the immediate future for Max Crosby. Like, no, y'all should be competing for the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
Lamar's not getting younger. Derrick Henry's not getting younger. I would love for them to make a move at receiver at some point for Lamar. They give him like a real #1. I love D-Hop, but D-Hop is older.
Zay Flowers. I think Zay's more of a slot guy. Yeah,
great slot. They're like, why can't he have, like, honestly, the DJ Moore trade would have made sense for them too. But I see not giving up your first and your second. And I think that's what Buffalo gave up was their second and something else. So I see Baltimore not giving away first and seconds.
Okay.
But they have to go get a receiver for Lamar. They have to go sign one or draft one, and not another Zay Flowers, not another slot guy. Like Rashad Bateman is kind of the same thing, Like I don't know. I'm thinking like historically, when has Baltimore ever really had like a #1 like solidified beast? Anquan Bolden was awesome, but he was also at the end of his career when he went there too.
I'm trying to think. I can't think of any.
Like in their prime, great receivers.
Yeah.
Why don't they ever have one? I don't understand it. Like through history.
Question. Yeah.
So, I mean, Lamar's done it without it. I get that, but imagine how great he could be if you did give him that. Ooh. And hopefully, we steal their center, Tyler Linderbaum. Hopefully, he wants to follow the coach that drafted him, John Harbaugh, to Big Blue.
And improve our offensive line. Hey, yeah. I would love that move as well. I would love that move. And like, look, the Giants also have no excuse.
Oh, we should be competing for at least the playoffs at this year.
We should be in the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
A healthy
Outside of
Giant
injuries,
squad.
yeah.
Yeah, a healthy Giant squad should be in the playoffs this year.
Mhm.
You know, our defense isn't a problem.
The run
We know it
defense
needs to be
should
fixed.
better. Yeah, the run
Yeah.
defense should be better because that was historically bad.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta have elite neighbors back. You got Scott coming back. You have
Malik.
Tyrone. You fix the O line because the O line for the first time in years really wasn't the issue on offense. Like we just getting thrown the ball. We ain't had no receivers. Get Slayton off this team. Sorry, it's time, bro. As fast as he is and as quick as he is, this dude cannot catch consistently.
I mean, he's. I don't know what it is, but I feel like he would be better suited in Kansas City's scheme. To be honest,
He really would. He'll drop the ball there too,
but no, he'll catch half of them.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He gonna catch some, but he gonna drop a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And like we don't have that room for error at this point. So
we trying to win, homie. We trying to win, homie.
I love Wan'Dale Robinson, but depending on what that market looks like, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm not cool with little players on offense. I need beasts.
See, if you're gonna be little, like Steve Smith Sr. was little, but he was exceptional. Like he can play outside and in. Like he can be in the slot, but he can be your X.
But he was lightning fast, and apparently, big dudes are scared of that. Are scared of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like off the field type shit. Scared of him. Yeah. Like, hey, dog, I'm not talking shit to Steve Smith.
No, if you're gonna be little, you got to be exceptional at things.
Yeah.
You know.
And Victor Cruz was a good little dude.
Yeah. Super fast.
Oh,
super quick.
Edelman.
Mm-hmm.
Wesker. There have been. Yeah. There have been small dudes, and they've had to make up for being small. Yeah. I don't know if it's an injury thing or scheme thing with Wan'Dale, but like I feel like he should be our Victor Cruz right now.
Dang, he played really good this year because he kind of had to. We didn't have no receivers.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, if that number isn't like, if he's asking for like Jamar Chase money, like okay.
Oh no, you gotta go.
You
gotta go. Yeah.
But if he's like reasonable within the the price range, cool. Because you want to have as many good players as you can, but I still feel like the receiver room needs to be upgraded behind Malik because he needs help.
Yes, he does. And all right, I think we've had a little bit too much fun today. Let's wrap it up. And but before we get into the deep, so Trump had pardoned one of the scumbags from January 6th. And this is this guy that he pardoned now. Please roll tape. Yeah. But I mean, with this one, look at this.
One, life in
Ryder pardoned by Trump.
Count two.
Cry while getting the life sentence for molesting a kid.
From what? 5 years.
Molesting a child. Doing what Trump does, essentially.
Did you say a child?
4, 15 years, Florida Department of Corrections. As to count 5, 15 years, Florida Department of Corrections. And as to count 6, you were found not guilty.
So Trump pardoned a fellow pedophile
as a sexual predator, and I'm going to designate you as such.
And now he's crying like a little bitch.
I love you, Seven.
He's going to jail now. He's going to jail. Oh, you sorry now, nigga? You sorry? You sorry, man?
No, he's apologizing and crying because he got caught, not because of remorse. Because my thing is, if that's something that you do, that's not like, oh, he can be cured of it. Oh, that's just a one-time thing. No, bro. When you start touching and molesting and raping children, that's who you are. And you got
Let me pose this question, little bro. Would you be surprised if the pedophile that's in office pardons him again? Would you be surprised?
Nah, at this point, no.
This guy marched onto the Capitol. Spread shit, was a part of people dying. on January
American
6th.
terrorists. Yeah,
Okay.
That was American terrorism.
They
Right.
did that all because a dude said he was cheated in an election. Am I mistaken? Am I correct in saying that? Okay. So evidence has been dropped that they're eating children, that children's intestines taste like cream cheese, which when that came out, when that fact came out in the Epstein files that Philadelphia cream cheese was selling more. Yeah. All this shit is out, but yet nobody's marching to do nothing.
Why would that help their sales?
Nobody's marching on the Capitol. I mean, these kids are eating children, killing children.
I'm like, why would Philadelphia cream cheese sales spike with something like that? Like, well, I'm confused as to like why that would make them sell more.
Folks want to know what baby guts taste like, bro. Folks want to know what baby guts taste like. And he's going to jail. Here's another thing. I don't know if you knew this as well, but you are familiar with the Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman case, correct? George Zimmerman is homeless right now.
Good for him.
Karma.
Good for him. Piece of shit.
When he did that shit, dude, I was riding the streets of Florida praying I would bump into that nigga. Now, you did that to a kid. You did that to a kid. I was praying I would bump into that dude when I was living in Florida, bro. Praying I would bump into that dude.
To be honest, I'm a little bit mad at the Democratic Party as well. Because when that January 6th shit happened, why was there not the collective outrage that there should have been? Like,
oh, come on, bro. I mean, the Democratic Party was a part of that as well.
That's what I'm saying, but like, that was terrorism. That was treason.
Yes.
Why is that just acceptable now? Because of who?
Much like how the United States bombed Black Wall Street, if it fits their criteria, their agenda, hey, we had the right to do it as far as they're concerned. That's how they feel, bro. They have the right to do what they're doing.
I sent you that video with is it Megyn Kelly?
Oh.
Essentially justifying pedophilia.
Talking about they're 14, 15-year-olds, so that's different from a 5-year-old getting
fucked. 10-year-old. Yeah, it's not like it's a 10-year-old. Barely legal. She said 14, 15-year-olds are barely legal. So we're just changing definitions of what things are now. Like I told you, we've had this conversation for years. They're going to look at pedophilia as like a sexual orientation or some kind of mental illness, whatnot.
Bro, like, pedophilia is being justified now. Because again, the evidence is there and nothing is being done. You know what I mean? It's being justified
it's so disheartening, bro. Like, it's so disheartening.
And I have two different angles with this last video I'm going to play because this plays into what's popping off.
Oh,
because
so this fool.
When things happen to Black people, people don't care. So it's kind of different. It's kind of different when it happens to a white person. So
before we were, I'm sorry, brother. This January 6th terrorist was pardoned after his act of terror and got free and started molesting children.
Most of them were. Trump made sure they got out.
But I'm saying, his first act of freedom was to go molest a child.
Mm-hmm. He's only following suit of his leader, essentially. Go ahead and roll tape on these last two video clips. These are two different angles.
Israel is the reason for this war. America does not want to fight this war for Israel. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Oh, yeah,
It's sons and daughters, the war for Israel. Your inability to name that shows you have accepted as leaders.
This is a United States Marine
This is wrong. No. And nobody wants to fight for Israel.
You ain't mess his hand up.
If you listen closely, you should be able to hear it happen.
Commandant, please stand up as a Marine. Stand up. Let's go.
This is where it happens.
No one wants to fight for Israel.
There it is. Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
Sir, thank you for your service.
The senator broke his hand. The senator broke his hand.
There'll be any repercussions for this.
He's a Marine. Somebody come help him.
They're gonna give them a Medal of Honor.
Look at you guys. You're robots.
Look at the crowd, dude.
You won't
Nobody
even look
gives a
back.
shit.
Look at you guys. You're like robots. Oh my God.
So my
what
personal
is
opinion, all those people sitting there
happening?
not doing anything helping this Marine, they're
And
all
you're not even
fuckers too.
looking back. Any of you 4-star generals. Oh my God. What is happening right now? Eyes front, robots. Shame. Shame.
Cowardly fucking
Oh my
pedophiles
God,
right
you
there.
guys.
Go ahead and roll the second one. Like, you get two different angles on this shit, dude.
Oh, this is the one that I did see.
No one wants to fight for Israel.
His hand.
Boom. Ooh.
Oh, his hand.
And dude, I got to give it to this dude, man. Not a fucking scream. Not a sound. This shit's snapped.
The senator broke his hand. The senator broke his hand. A sitting U.S. senator just broke the hand of a Marine.
That dude saying the senator broke his hand, I don't see a senator in sight. Those two cowardly officers broke his hand.
A U.S. senator just broke the hand of a Marine.
Nigga, that nobody helping, bro.
Why is he getting forcibly removed like this? Because he said that they don't want to fight this war.
No one wants to fight this Israeli war. I don't know. Like, I don't know if a lot of the clips I'm seeing are AI on my feed. But when they show what Iran has done to Israel, if in fact it's true, like, you know, you guys asked for it. You know.
I mean, I think it's just the way that he went about this. That's like, because the Iranian leader, you know, he's objectively a terrible human. That's fine. This whole, they have weapons. At some point, they were going to attack. Like, it sounds too much like Bush in 2001. Like, I don't care. I thought that there were no new wars. That's what we were hearing. I'm gonna stop wars. I'm gonna start peace and blah blah blah. And then immediately after saying that, starts a war. I think if there's gonna be boots to the ground, I feel like ICE should be the.
Oh, they should be the first ones on the ground. Yeah, it's in their contract.
Yeah,
it's in their contract. It's in their contract that they have to go overseas if directed to. So I should be front line. And I'm gonna say this: the Iranian leader made me laugh because there was a clip where they asked him, "Are you afraid of America landing in your country and invading?"
Mm-hmm.
He practically laughed and said, "No, we're ready."
All right, is Russia gonna get involved in this?
Oh, Russia and China have already been involved. Who do you think's helping Iran? I mean, come on, there, bro. Yeah, who do you think's helping Iran? Russia and China are already involved. I mean, they're saying they're, you know, they have more, you know, they're just morally supporting them. Nah, they're helping Iran. Everyone knows this. When Israelis pulling the strings, what else was this dude supposed to do?
I just don't. I was curious. It's like, 'cause we know some Trump people, some MAGA people. How do they feel? about this? Is it cool? I know that this is really just a distraction from the Epstein files. Let's try to get the American people's mind off of that. No, we still want to know about that. And like this whole lack of regard for human lives, American lives. This like I saw like they didn't lower the flag for the 6 soldiers that were killed, in the first day. But
Of course not.
they're gonna make a day. They're gonna make a day and build a statue for Charlie Kirk, probably, right? That makes sense. But
like, if you're to believe what the internet's saying, more than just 6 soldiers have died. And what's going on?
Multiple, and there's gonna be a lot more, according to him. But there's no new wars though. I watched this video of him saying in 2011 that President Obama was going to get us in a war with Iran, and he was going. That's the only way he would win re-election. And then, just 2 years ago, if Kamala gets elected, we're going to be at war with Iran, this and that. But we're at war. Gas prices are through the roof. The economy is going down, and we're in another war, a pointless war.
And despite them saying that this is only going to take 5 weeks, when is any war in the Middle East taking 5 weeks? When has any war in the Middle East ever taken 5 weeks?
Insane. But like, I guess it's supposed to be just cool. Like I know, like the Congress, I know the Senate and the House are like very spineless humans. I get that, but at some point, it's like, all right, enough's enough, right? Like something's got to give. Like this dude, for one, wants to talk about Biden, and they still talk about him. And I'm like, he ain't president no more. Let that go. Who cares? He's too old for this. He's senile. He's blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, do you think the decisions that are being made right now are from a competent, fully thinking human right now? Like, you don't think that some of that's hit him? This dude's like 112 years old.
And for anyone to think that the president is actually pulling any kind of strings, I mean, come on, man. Let's just dispense with the dude.
Like, they're firing staff, like cabinet members, because they're like stealing money. Old girl spent like $200 million on ads about herself.
With every name that has come out on the Epstein files, why is it that they've only spoken to Hillary and Bill Clinton?
Oh, because they're Democrats. But I did see
effing name.
I did have a MAGA person tell me, well, on that list, it's mostly Democrats. Cool. Burn them down too. What are you talking about? I'm not sitting here protecting them. I'm not affiliated. Like, I vote that way, but I'm not affiliated with anything. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. Evil versus good. That's all this is. I don't give a shit what party you're aligning with. If you were a part of this, eating and raping and torturing children, you got to go. I don't care.
And for them to point just at the dude, it's politicians, period. It doesn't matter what side. Politicians,
princesses.
Dude, I think the
Tech
UK
billionaires. Everybody's got to go.
Didn't they lock up the prince?
Yeah. And
what are we doing?
Like, I don't even think he actually was like. I don't think it was for the crimes that are in those files. I think it was because he hid something, or like it was something to like. It was like on the peripheral of what the thing was, and he still got locked up.
Oh, dude, yes,
exactly.
Hugh says everyone should be jailed on that. Hugh, not only jailed,
public executions. Let's go.
Not only jailed, Hugh. I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead, and there was one thing on The Walking Dead that Alpha from The Whisperers did.
Mm-hmm.
That was chop off the heads of her enemies and place them on pikes to mark a border.
I would pay pay-per-view prices to watch these Epstein monsters get what's coming to them. I'd pay for that. I'd pay to watch that. And I'm not, you know me, bro. You know me longer than anybody. I'm not a violent person. I'm not a confrontational person. I want peace and love, but this disturbs peace and love. Bro, when I saw what was in those files and just what was said and done, bro, that shit shook my spirit. I've never felt like that before.
Pimpin',
Like, that
people
hit
were
me in a
so
way I couldn't even.
people were more caught up with the what was it, 100 men versus one gorilla type shit, when it should be all of us versus 3,096 billionaires. Is it? I think the number was. But nobody's doing shit.
It's too many bootleggers,
Look
bro.
what they were willing to do on January 6th. Look what they continue to do to black folks and call suicide till this day.
Too many bootleggers, bro.
Nobody is doing shit.
These cats follow him blindly. He can come out like, bro, and that with that airstrike in Iran, like they killed that school with all them girls.
48 kids.
That's fine. Hey, that's casualties of war. But what? I thought we weren't going into wars. I thought we were getting out of wars. I thought America first. This is not America first. Why do the 1%, the highest, like the billionaires in this country, why are they getting tax breaks? What do they need tax breaks for? Are they not super rich? I understand that this is his boys, this is his people. He's trying to set himself up for when he's not in this position. But it's like, how corrupt can things be? Bro, the director of the FBI was at the Olympics drinking, which is stupid in itself. He looked like a damn fool. But they said that this man took, like, the FBI, was it their jet, to go and see his girlfriend and take her on a date? What the fuck is happening? Bro, this guy has zero experience in this position. Zero. He was just on like podcasts talking about, well, you know, with the Epstein list, well, we need to get that list. We need to put it all out there. And now, oh, there's nothing to find in the list. We looked through the list. There's nothing in the list. We already went. We looked through everything.
You know, Hugh, I was just about, dude, the level of corruption in this country is third world. Like,
there's two ways this goes, bro. If the files, there's nothing in the files, which we know is bullshit. But if there was nothing in
with
the
all
files,
the things that they're redacting and trying to erase. I mean, they're releasing a ton of stuff, but I mean,
but it's all redacted. It's all black marks. So it's either you guys lied about what was in these on this list and you're fools, or you're protecting what is in these files, and you're just either way. You're corrupt. You're fools. You're evil. You're liars. Either
with
or. There's
everything they're
no
dropping,
third option.
They're gonna go under the thing. Oh, well, you know, it's AI. It's not real. It's made up. You know, it's impossible. No.
I have
Get the fuck out of here.
And I have to push back on that whole. Oh, it's just Democrats. It's the left. I don't care. Get them out of here too. The fuck.
Yeah, to those, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, little bro. It is a fortunate thing that I'm not in the circle that you're in, because you've known the conversations we've had politically outside off air. You know how I feel about politics, period. So when folks start pointing that shit out, we only got a small, exactly. You know,
There's millions left. This said it was like 10-20% of what's actually on those documents that we've gotten, and what 80% of it's redacted, just black marks all over the pages.
And there's pictures of Epstein walking around over there in Tel Aviv. So like, this whole shit is just fucking hilarious, bro. And again, it's been in our face for a long time. It's like now the fog is slightly being lifted. Another thing that was in the Epstein files, why marijuana is demonized, because it's harder to manipulate a stoner than it is somebody who drinks liquor.
Sure. It was like that.
Cabin in the Woods. It takes me back to Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, my brain. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
My man was big. They're like, what the fuck is this dude smoking? Because he was sitting there telling you the truth, but because he's a stoner,
yeah, that's crazy.
He's discredited. Everything he's saying, they discredit. And I know how he felt, because, dude, you remember it, because that's how I felt when I was busy telling everybody about P. Diddy, Jay-Z, Paul Blart, and all them, Will Smith, and all them niggas back in the day.
Bro, these fools during COVID came out and said people should inject bleach into their body. That's the cure for COVID. The leech, bro. Leech. This guy's the freaking, what is he on the board of education? Not education, health. He's like the health secretary or something. What? Oh, Tylenol causes autism, bro. If that's the case, everybody's autistic. What the fuck are we talking about? All these outbreaks of measles because, they released where you don't have to give your kids shots if you don't want to. Yeah, guess what? Every shot that I got as a child that was mandated, he's going to get. Are you fucking kidding me? What? Yeah, 70, 80 years of studies in science saying that these things work, but no. No, that's crazy. That's not real. Just trust
They tricked me with the COVID thing. Like, I got jabbed twice, unfortunately. I'm unsure of what damage it's caused. But as far as like the other stuff, the measles thing, the chicken pox. But see, here's the thing. Like nowadays, back then you were getting what you were supposed to. Now they push these shots so much. Like you have to. Like, okay. Like, what are you putting in these now?
Exactly.
Like it's gotten to the point where we should never really trust what they're putting in, and considering the history, what they've done to blacks, Puerto Ricans.
And considering who's the one pushing this agenda.
Some of the lower class whites. Now, I won't leave them out. The lower class whites, getting injected with shit too. Like, so it's just kind of and dude, I mean, they're poisoning us left and right, and telling us it's okay, and telling us it's food, it's medicine. None of it makes us okay. And whenever somebody stands up and tells you that, hey, there's some natural shit out here that'll help you more, they disappear. Look what they did to Dr. Sebi.
Just playing in our face, bro.
Straight up. Because because they're like, hey, as long as they keep eating this shit, they're gonna continue to be docile. As long as most of these folks are drinking the tap water, they're gonna. And I mean, even some of the bottled water we're drinking, they're straight up coming right out of the fucking tap, and they're selling it to you as bottled water.
There's so many sheep, so many bootlickers. If I'm not mistaken, it was 77 million as of 2024's election. So many of them that, hey man, doesn't matter what happens, you can do no wrong. Yeah, I seen one angle where they're saying this was an act of God. Like, Trump was anointed by Jesus. This is a holy war now. I'm like,
these motherfuckers were calling Charlie Kirk Jesus. Come on, man. And you see why it's so hard not to use the R word, bro?
You never go full.
You see why it's so hard not to, I try so hard not to use that word, but it's like, damn.
It applies, bro. If it applies, it applies. If it applies, it applies. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's my main pushback. It's like, if there's that list, I'm not protecting anybody. Like I said, I know how I vote and I know who I am as a person. That part is out of the question. I don't care. Wrong is wrong. If you were a part of this, if you knew about this and said nothing or did nothing, you're just as guilty to me. All of y'all got to go. That's it. And then, that would bring the whole house down. Bring it down. We need to start over anyway.
Yes, we do.
This ain't it, bro. That should be number one goal.
The religion shit that they've pushed, like all this shit, the reset button needs to be hit, bro.
Protecting children that should be the agenda. That these victims, they won't even acknowledge them. You notice they redacted the people that were responsible for it. They didn't redact the victims' names. They didn't redact the horrors and the torture that they went through.
Because it's easy to discredit the victims because nobody cares. No one cares.
I mean, we care, but
of course
we don't have power.
Yeah, what can we do? And I mean, dude, if we push hard enough, you know what's going to happen. I mean, dude, the word on the street, I'm not saying but dude, word on the street is because of how cars are made today, the CIA has the power to literally take control of your car.
Oh my goodness.
And here, I'll give you an example. Anne Heche. Boom. There you have it. They'll give you a story. Hey, she was drunk and fucked up, but okay.
And she had
What
the
was she-
issues back in the day with the drinking, so it's like easy to tie it back. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Listen, victors dictate narratives.
You know what I mean? Everything's computer. Everything is on a computer, bro.
Was she driving like a Tesla or something? Was she driving like an electric car?
It don't
Now I
matter
wanna
what kind
look
of car.
into
Dude, they have that.
No, that's
Every car has a computer chip in it that can be hacked. Every car has a computer. Dude, every car has a black box in it. Just much like an airplane. So when you have an accident and you trying to give a bullshit story, there is a black box in your car that the insurance company will pull out, and they will know exactly what the fuck happened at the time of the accident. All those things are available in these vehicles.
You know what though? Like we said on the last couple shows, when we get to the point where our voices matter and like we can push agendas, I don't care if they get me out of here for speaking the truth and speaking what's right. I don't care, because I refuse to stand by and watch this atrocities happen and just be like, well, you know, that's part. No, it's not. It's not normal.
Look how Godfrey the comedian is treated. My man stands on his. Okay. As talented as talented as he is, and as funny as he is, this dude should be all over the TV screen.
It should be bigger than
all up in the movies.
Kevin Hart.
But because he stands up for his people and for what he believes in, you know,
put a ceiling on him.
Yeah,
Godfrey's awesome.
Oh, he's effing hilarious, bro.
He's the best, bro.
He knows so much.
Yeah.
About like past shit and like, you know, a lot
I
of
follow him on socials. Yeah, I love.
he's
Godfrey.
hilarious, man. He's hilarious.
Listen,
Like,
Godfrey, you ever see this? You are always welcome.
Oh man, dude.
We'll jump
Huge
on your
fans over here.
whatever. Us. That sounded crazy. But we'll jump on your pod too. Come on this one, you know.
That's Marcus at AOL.com. Marcus.
I'm saluting you, Godfrey. I think you're amazing.
Yeah, you are amazing. But hey, man, you know, look, all this shit is going on. Straight up bullshit.
Yeah. Scary, bro.
It is. It is. It is, man.
So senseless and so pointless.
I hate to wrap it up on bullshit like this, but you know, hey, I just wanted to save it for last so we can just wrap it up with the bullshit, man. Hey, Hugh, appreciate you chiming in, man. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a number one for so long,
thank
dude.
you. We love
and when if you want to hit us up, Hugh, whether it be via email or on YouTube, man, we got some swag for you, bro. So just hit us up. All right, pimping. So thank you for listening as long as you have. We're excited. We're excited for the boys coming back. So we're going to be talking the boys pretty soon. The trailers look great. If you're not watching Monarch on Apple TV, and if you're not watching Paradise on Hulu, you wrong. Again, thank you for joining us. Tune in next week. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. I am Al, joined by my brother Marcus. Peace.
Crips, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the average old. Smashing the niggas is trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the grips, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the average old. Smashing the niggas is trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money.